I'm going to have a go at tapping the birch sap from a birch tree today. I've not done it before, so we'll see how it goes. I've ordered a birch sap tapping kit from touchwood.co.uk. It's a fella called Morris Clother, who's a green woodworker. He sells these, and I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't very expensive, so it's pretty affordable, and I'd recommend it. What you get basically are two of these bungs. This one is actually just a bung, but there's a second one which has a hole drilled through the middle, which is what allows the sap to come out of the tree. So you use the other one, which I've actually knocked into the tree now, to drain the sap from the tree, and then when you've finished, you use this one to, as a bung in the hole that you've made. And I think I'm maybe a little bit late in the year starting this. It's what is it today? It's the 12th of March today. So I maybe should have started it sort of early March, but I've just had a look and there is sap coming out of the tree, so I think it will work. It should work to some extent anyway, so we'll give it a go and see what happens. I've only actually got one birch tree in the garden, so this is all the sap's going to be coming from this tree, and it's about 18 inches across at the bottom, I would say, in terms of the thickness of the trunk. And I've drilled a 16mm hole using a spade bit. I've gone in by about 1 inch to 1.5 inches at a slight upward trajectory, and then I've tapped in this sap tapping device. So I've just knocked it in with a rubber mallet, and it's just slightly pointing downwards, as I say, because of I went in with the drill bit at a slight upward trajectory. And as you can see, the sap it's dripping pretty readily, maybe one drip every couple of seconds. So I'm going to get a bottle on there and we'll see how long it takes to fill up. This is just a 5 litre water bottle, which I've drilled a 22mm hole in, and that just pushes on over the tapping device, and the sap just drips away inside. So we'll come back in a few hours and see how much sap we've got. So this bottle's been on for about 18-19 hours now, and as you can see there's about 4 litres in there, so I'll get that off and we'll start boiling it down. I found the biggest pan I could and I've poured the sap in there, and I just keep topping it up. I boil it down, and then by the time it takes forever to boil down. It boils down by about, I don't know, 1 inch an hour or something like that. So I just top it up with more sap off the tree, and it's gradually getting darker and darker, and hopefully it'll turn into syrup eventually. I've just got it on a very gentle boil because, well, it's not even boiling really, it's just very, it's only just simmering. I think if you boil it too hard, you can give it a sort of burnt taste apparently. So I've just got it on low heat, and then as it sort of boils down and it becomes less and less liquid, I just put it on a lighter and lighter heat just to make sure it doesn't overheat and get too hot. So I've got some syrup in the jar here. It's quite a dark colour, and it does taste really nice. It's a very sort of sweet, sugary taste to it. You don't get very much. I think there was about maybe 15 litres of sap went into creating probably half a jam jar's worth of syrup there. So yeah, it's quite a lengthy process. It's probably not something I'll do too often, but it's nice for as a novelty. I've still got my pan on the go there. I've probably gone through about 25 litres of sap now, and I'm getting up to a full sort of jam jar's worth of syrup, which is quite a lot of effort for the amount of syrup you get, but just as a one-off thing to try, it's been quite interesting to do. I think you can drink the sap straight from the tree as well, and I think it's supposed to be full of sort of nutrients and also quite good for allergies as well. I do have hay fever, so I'll be trying some of the syrup, and I'll probably drink some of the sap when the hay fever gets quite bad in the late spring, early summer, and I'll see if it improves it at all. If you've had a go at making birch syrup yourself and you've got any comments, please leave them below. I'm in the north of England, so I don't know if that makes any difference in terms of when you tap the trees for the sap, or how much sap you're likely to get, or the taste of the sap or anything like that. So if you found the video interesting, or if you've got anything to add, please leave a comment below. Please hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching.